Brilliant to see you. I'm Dr. Phil here, and I'm wearing my weather theme jacket. Let's go. First things first, this goes in to the hot waterator. Right. Now it's time to do some journaling. Bam. Where is my pen? We don't need this anymore, do we? I'll explain that in a minute. I'll leave these three out because they're pretty cool, but we can turn the page on the rest. Like, over goes the bling page, and it's time for a fresh journal entry. Or letter, or whatever we want to call it. Hello, Opal guy, how you going? It wasn't me. Welcome to the stream, Opal guy. It was the one-armed man. Ah! Right, so, dearest Margaret, it is with great pleasure that I tell you that I have discovered untold treasures in the land of Australia. Even antipodean treasures, might I say. Note to self, discover what antipodean means. Write some more. The end. Ah, excellent. All right. So I thought I might tell everybody what dates are all about. Then, artifact time. So, just give you a trigger warning, guys, because I've suddenly realized that not everybody likes to have their Google activated. And I'm just going to tell you, any headaches, heartaches, or other kinds of aches, or, you know, general trembling and whatnot caused by me invoking the Google are not my fault. They really are, but they're not my fault because we do that in legalese. So, trigger warning, I'm about to invoke Google. You ready? Okay, Google, what's the date today?
It's Friday, 27th of June 2025.
27th of the 6th. There we go. Right, I'll explain that in a minute. I've got artifact. Then we're going to go CBO. All right. Put that down there. Put this over here. See, that's exactly how you spell artifact. Just pointing out this as I do every time. In Australia, because we're at a time zone that is more likely to attract the United States than Australia, so I'm pointing this out. In Australia, we have the dates swapped around. So it's the 27th, which is the smallest of the units, the 27th of the month, 2025. So to give you an example, when we all know about what happened in 9/11, but 9/11 makes no sense to us. It's the 9th of November, as far as we're concerned. Just pointing that out. Okay, so we've got our artifact, cherry, blossom, opal. What are we talking about here? Bam. There they are. So, flip this guy over because that's actually the wrong side. This one is a cherry blossom opal. Now what I've done is I've decided to give it a formal kind of definition. What it is contrasting colours on the opal itself, usually a wispy kind of white on it, but specifically there will be webbing, that's another word for cracks really, webbing which is approximately 110 degrees. Very similar to the kind of cracks that you see in features like the Giant's Causeway, if you know it, or tessellated pavements. So you have a look here, we get the same kind of pattern here. This guy's an absolute, well, gem I suppose, because if you have a look at it, it's got play of colour all over it. See that? Oh yeah. It's like Christmas in wintertime. I don't know what Christmas in wintertime's like. You can see that, can't you? You can see the cherry blossom style pattern. So that's what that's all about. And this one I'm about to shine it up. You can see it's got the same kind of pattern sitting on it. Yeah, it is a bit of blue and purple flash. Really good. The funny thing about it is that this one, if you flip it over, it's actually got a tiniest amount of flash on the opposite side, but I polished this side because of the cherry blossom on it. So let me just go back to here and we'll have a look at these opals here and we'll see what we can see about cherry blossoms. This guy is probably going to be a cherry blossom, but I don't know yet. Need to cut it. This guy, weirdly, isn't on this side, but is on this. And I think this side looks more attractive. So it's technically a cherry blossom, but not on this side. This guy, you can just see the cracks and the angles. So that is a cherry blossom, only just, but it is. We'll polish it up and see. This guy also is a cherry blossom. Let's see me. Yeah, you can see those angles there. So these guys are hopefuls. These guys are nearly there. Probably can't see it in the interesting yellow pattern there. That's not probably considered to be healthy potch. That's got a crack in it. Oops, didn't know that. Oh well. Can I break it? No. That one is just one I did the other day and got some purple on it. All right, now, of course, the important thing is to have a honking great rock here. So you've got rock and roll. That joke went a bit flat, really. Okay, so here we go. Bit of colour on that guy. So I'll be bringing those over to the opalarium. I have, dum dum dum, a jar of water. Oh, and I was going to fill up my container with water too. Hang on for a second. This will be enthralling, I can guarantee it. I'm going to go and fill up a container with water. As a matter of fact, what I'll do is I will give you the birds to look at whilst I do that. Say hello, people, birdies. That's Tony doing her I'm very contented with you sound. The thing was that my throat was dry and I was, you know what, I'm going to be spending the next hour or two talking. Maybe I shouldn't do that with a dry throat. Unless, of course, I do the Godfather at the end. Hello, welcome to the Opal Show. I give you Opal or I give you kneecapping. Your choice. Right. What's up your Max? Your bum. Tell me. Hello. You want a scratchy poo? Think you want out, don't you? You can have out later, okay? It's alright. Scratchy poo? Yeah. Scratchy poo. Don't bite me before the opals get cut because people will be asking, what kind, why have you got that, have we got a scratchy cut? Scratchy cut. Scratchy cut. There we go. Oh, check that out. Max has been molting. I wonder, do people want feathers? Scratch? Good bit. Any other feathers about to go, Max? There we go. I know. Now listen, things are getting a bit extreme with Loki. What happened was I was pottering around and I noticed that whilst I was around, Loki started actually plucking. I had to stop her from plucking her own feathers. And I'm like, oh, come on. You're going to make me look like a bad bird owner. But we have to just cope with things as they appear. Loki, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh, there it is again. We're going to have to get onto this because can't have that. Come here, Lakey. She's a beautiful little thing. But she's absolutely pillaged her legs today. So I'm like, oh, come on. It's winter time. You should be wearing a nice pair of pants and you're plucking feathers, honestly. Dear. And it's a big issue. When they're stressed or bored, they do it. And Loki's got bad feathers, and so she only needs to do it a tiny little bit for it to have a dramatic impact. May have to take it to the vet. I'll see what happens after the opals. All right, so let us grab our I was going, do you want to do a little bit of calculus? Probably not. Although it is fun. I was watching a YouTube video on calculus, and they were talking about how something called Simpson's rule is wrong. And they explained it properly, and I'm like, oh, cool. So you could do it this way as well. And you can. And there's a really easy way to do calculus, I found out. But we'll not do that today, because it might make people wonder what they've gotten into. What I'll do quickly is, I've got the wrong things. Doesn't matter. I'll get these and we'll have a go at popping off the opals. Here we go. There we are. Put this thing on. Have we got any? Oh, it's empty. It's empty, I told you. Okay. Well, we'll just do it the old fashioned way. Right. So what we're going to do this time around is just get this guy schmick, 100% schmickerini. This guy's just mostly clear crystal, but a little bit of colour. But you never know, once you shine them up, they come into a life of their own. How does it look? Not bad. I'm using the telescope lens pattern, just small circular arcs. I'm not going to explain how else you use the small circular arcs. Cutting opals is way more fun. There we go. Let's have a look. Not bad. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to quickly get this onto the path to awesomeness. A quick zhoosh here. Oh, you're not seeing that. Let's move over so you can see it. There we go, much better. Yeah. Getting there. Give it a bit of a flat top, I think. That's a bit better. I'll show you how it's gone. There it is. Let's go zoom in. Zoom in, skip. You can see how it's starting to shine now. We'll give it a quick other extra zhoosh and then we'll go on to the regularly scheduled opals. Starting to see the epic shine starting to happen, which is good. I see that you said something, Opal Guy. I can't quite read it because I'm blind as a bat at the moment. I'll read it in a minute or two once I'm done with this. Don't go say anybody else. If you say hi, I will say hi back, but I just can't read it at the moment. I will work on a better system for when we're doing these. One of the reasons that I don't do these as often is it's a bit more awkward on camera, so. bit of a crack here. It's not exactly a crack, it's more of a scrape, but nearly gone. This is the fun part of opals. Not really. I believe Roy from Roy's Rocks actually enjoys this. Oh, thank you. Looking good. I finally got to read it. Roy from Roy's Rocks allegedly loves doing this part. Me, I'm not saying it's my worst part. Well, probably is actually, but it doesn't mean I hate it a lot. It's just that I had a little bit of an issue getting these machines up together, and so I have a backlog, and it's like, oh, I've got the backlog to clear. But polishing a new opal, especially one that's just come hot off the press, so to speak, that's a lot of fun. You really do have to concentrate on the sides. It's annoying but necessary. I've got to redo my own software because it continues to ask me, do you want to update your software right now during your live stream? Well, yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking of doing. Let's shut it down for half an hour. Tell you what, I'll find out whoever decided that that's a good idea to want continual updates, and I'm going to... Oh no, ladies and gentlemen, we have a tragedy. I'm zooming in. Can you see it? There she is, there she blows. You look at the top, look at that. Oh, no way. That's a shocker. All that work revealed that. Let me have a look. No, I don't think so. You're right in that I didn't have the same kind of water arrangement. That looks like an old crack, an unhealed crack. Looks like it's going straight through the stone to about here. Well, that's annoying. Well, let's go get some water. I'm just checking the pad is ice cold. It's freezing out here. I don't think it's going to cause that. What I'll do is I'll go grab the water and I'll put a glove on and we'll get cracking with the rest of the festivities. I am back, ladies and gentlemen. I have brought water with me. Isn't that a relief? Everyone's like, phew, he's brought the water. For a moment I thought he wasn't going to bring the water. giant massive rock, giant not so massive rocks. Let's just see what I'm up to. Yoik. There we go. Right. Nope, there's a little bit of trigger happiness there. You're right. Unfortunately, it wasn't one of the newer opals, so I wouldn't say it works out, but I quite like those crystal opals, the ones which have only got the merest hint of shine on them. Oh, I've got to get my jacket on. I've got this beautiful Roger David number on, and it's not going to do well. Going back to put old clothes on. Not old clothes, but just a jacket, okay? It's not going to be like, 15 minutes and then checking myself out in the mirror. Oh, does my bum look big in this? I thought that by the time you hit, 30, 40, that kind of age, that you'd have zippers nailed as a concept. No, you don't. Give you a hint. Oh, 2 likes. That's very nice of you. Whoever liked me. They like me. They like me. They love me. They like me. All right. What will we do now? We will get the Opal. Let's have a look at a few of them, and we will get cracking very shortly. So, got a few of these guys. We'll show you them, because I've got like the big guys, which everyone loves to see, and that's okay. But these guys are nice too. You can see this guy. Look at him. Look at him sparkle. Look at him shine. I can be a big boy. Yes, you can. Don't you worry. In order to become a big boy, we have to put you under a drill. Cut me like one of your French apples. Yes, monsieur, I will cut it like a French opal. This is a French nobby, no? Eh? Yes, it is nobby. It's nothing but surprise. Okay, so let me have a look over here, no? Nothing but nobbies. The French never play with their nobbies. Okay, here we go. No, here we go. So there is one, no? Beautiful little opal. It will be lovely, pretty little cherry. So, and we are going to try and make the cherry blossom, are we not? No, we are. Here we go. And I have gotten my hand, how you say, stuck. And it seems that the people who were on the stream were mostly French, no? Okay, so. Look at that guy. Might do him first. Look at him. That's a meant to be. Look at it. It's meant to be.
Sand on top, sand on bottom. It's meant to be. So let's give that one a crack and see what happens. If you don't know anything about Minderby, you're about to, because these guys are ridiculous. I've started up the water, and I thought I'd show you what we have here, just so that you can see. This thing is a peristaltic pump, and there's two little problems with it. The first one is that the cable going in, whoop, I'll zoom out a bit, the cable going in, that actually comes from the other side. So, and the cable going out is there. So it's hard to figure it out. But what you have to do to start it up is, it's like milking. See what I'm doing there? It'll get going soon enough. Here we go. This is because the French are involved, no? Here we go. Get involved. But I wasn't meaning to make it all suggestive and stuff. It was just showing you what I was doing. Next time I'll give a trigger warning. Everyone, I'm about to do weird stuff. Actually, that should just be the name of the stream. He's about to do weird stuff again. Mom, why won't he stop doing weird stuff? Now, where did I put that pretty little fairy? No. Where are you, fairy, little Opal? Where are you, little Opal? Little Opal? Oh, there you are. Excellent. I get you now. So, me and a few close associates refer to the Minderby opal, which we've just got here, as Explodeby. And there's a good reason for that. They are by far the brittlest of the opals. My running theory as to why they're so brittle is because they've got sand on the top and the bottom, they've got opal in the middle. And I think that the way they've been sandwiched has created a huge amount of internal pressure. As an aside, I am hoping that the blade lasts the evening, but I'm not entirely certain it will. That means that we might be getting a visit from Bob, the unmotivated engineer. I'll be there to help you change your blade, don't you worry. Thank you, Bob, the unmotivated engineer, no problem. So don't worry, we have tech support. Tell me, is your opal switched off and on again? Thanks. Oh, by the way, does my thumb look big in this? Bum. Okay. Back to the opals. Oh, that's a good one. Ah, this glove has come straight from Milan, no? It is the latest fashion. Looks like this Minderby stone is also doing another of its famous tricks, and that is not facing the way you want it to face. The good news about cutting a miniby stone is cutting one is enough to become an old hand at it. You're like, oh, it exploded. Oh, it did this. Oh, it did that. It does all the things almost at once, and you get a good amount of experience cutting just one stone. I think I'll be able to get that inclusion out. Yeah, I think I will. Alright, 10 people on the stream. I think basically what happens is that people go, where's he getting the big opal out? There's one just sitting on the ground there. Why isn't he getting it out? Why is he cracking out his big knobby? Patience. For the Jedi, it is time to wait as well. I don't know.
Why do you put your weapon? I mean, you know hard. I am wondering, why are you here? Wars not make one great? Where the key or so okay.
Here we go. What I'm doing is I'm angling it because the sides are what makes me to be so good. So you have to take care of the angles. It's got one last little bit on there I'm trying to get rid of. There we go, I think that's good enough. Right. I'll show it to you, then we'll get on to the serious business of looking at other stones. There, see, lovely little piece of crystal. Right. What shall we do? We'll get ourselves warmed up a bit. We'll get a nice big one out. This guy. Hopefully this one will reveal the cherry blossom. There we go. 13 and 3 likes. Thank you very much. The third liker. Here at Dr. Phil, we turn lurkers to likers. Hello there, Melissa. How are you doing? Did you see that? I thought I saw a nice little flash. Let me see. Either. Oh, me, I'm doing great. And thank you for inquiring after my health. I feel so careful now. That looks like a tree, doesn't it? Look at it. Too bad I'm cutting it off. Hopefully that pattern will actually stay. Hello, yo! Don't know why I did that. Oh, 4 likes. Thank you. That must have been you, Melissa. I think that the safest option here is to give it a bit of a sliceroonie. Yep. phug747649 @gmail.com. You can get me. phug7649 @gmail.com. Just be careful with that email address. Don't broadcast it on any massive platforms or anything. Ah, phug7649 @gmail.com. Number again. Yeah, I figured that out because like you were starting to answer a question that clearly I'd asked like 5 minutes ago, going, oh, it's a lag thing. One of the issues with YouTube is that you're always a little bit behind the 8 ball with the questions and answers. You've got to remember what you said 5 minutes ago. Yeah, I saw some too. And it looks like really grey, but there's actually some green that I saw flashing around. So hopefully it'll reveal itself at the right time. It didn't look particularly hopeful for a little while. Oh, 6 likes. Amazing. Thanks, guys. See, when I see a flash or two, I go, maybe I'm just seeing things. Maybe I'm more hoping than anything else. With this guy, there's a type of opal which is very subtle that just suddenly bursts into colour, and it's from Lightning Ridge, and so yeah, this can happen. Either way, I'll use it for cab practice. She's flagging, she is. She can't take it no more, Captain. You can't change the laws of physics, laws of physics, laws of physics. Can't change the laws of physics, Jim. Saw some again. Some purples just showed through then. Now, little Opal, I don't mean to put you under any pressure, but everyone's seeing colour in you now, so if you don't, you're in trouble.
I do what I do.
Oh, 7 lights. Brilliant. That's optimism right there. Whoop. Well done, Dr. Phil.
Oh, in you get, you little varmint.
Up yours, right. Quick hack, and away we go. What's going on here? Drama at the Opal bench. Should I shut down the thing? Nah. Why would I do a thing like that, huh? Ah. Get back here. What did you do today on the stream? Oh, I had a fight with the water delivery device. Turning it off. Bob, the unmotivated engineer.
Yeah, mate, what's wrong, mate? Well, I've got a problem. Let me solve it for you.
Thanks, Bob.
As you can see, all you need to do is give it a bit of a twist. And there it goes, my friend. You should have called me earlier. I could have fixed it for you earlier.
Sorry, Bob. Now, where's my Opal? There it is. We love you, Bob.
I know you do.
Well, lucky for us, everything got saved by Bob, the motivated engineer. Trust me to have to make up a character like that to cope with all of the stuff goes on here. He may have to come out and replace the blade as well, so you may get another cameo. Although the blade's behaving pretty well at the moment. Nearly through. There better be colour at the bottom of that bit, or else it's lied to us. Saw some colour there. But you need consistent colour. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. You can do this. Right, back to here. Come on, buddy. You can do it. There you go. Yoke. Saw another flash then. I'm hoping I didn't imagine it because it's looking... Oh, okay. Saw it again. Maybe. Seven, right, yeah, I think we've got, yeah, I think I did. Yeah, I think we had 6 before. So thank you for the like whoever did that. What's going on here, my friend? I think I'm going to have to save it for sunlight, this one. See if sunlight gives it any better clarity. Sometimes it does. Because I've been seeing hints of colour. It's just been... I literally can't see any colour at the moment. But I've been seeing hints previously. So I think there is something there, but sunlight might reveal it. So I'll leave it till that stage. In the meantime, it just looks like this. Right. That was disappointing, no? So with this guy. This guy, a little bit more colourful, I think. Feels like a Kuviti stone. Must be one of Caleb's. Well, 38 showing up to watch this, that's good. Thank you for showing up. Very nice of you to support the old channel. Down to 19. Me and my big mouse. Cutting a thin slither. It's just easier. "30 people at 58.15. I'll give the cutter a bit more wheat bix. That's an Australian saying, probably isn't an American saying. I'm presuming that we have mostly Americans or Europeans on there, so we could ask a few questions about lingo. For example, if I told you to chuck a Yui, does anyone know what I'm talking about? Nice little silver. Oh, 10 likes. Thank you for the likes, guys. I don't know, just 10. Went magically from 7 to 10. Can't believe this opal cut is actually still working. What I'll do is I'll very carefully preserve that because it's just the tiniest bit of colour there. This is most likely going to be the back. But this is why you should cut little slithers off rather than just grind the thing away, because sometimes that happens. You can see that nice little patterning there. There we go. Nice little opal cut. I think we've done about 4 now. On a little bit of a roll. Okay, so I can see this guy's got a little bit of shimmer and shine just on this side. So what I'll do is I'll cut again. Hopefully people don't hate the sound of the cut. So I'm just smoothing this bit down before I get to the real cutting. So this bit's a good bit, just making sure I know. Cut the wrong bit now, you're in a bit of trouble. Okay, ooh, hang on. Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm going to carefully cut the ends off. Try and make it all nice and neat everywhere. That'll make life a bit easier for us. Certainly does, because look at that. Instantly, nice bit of colour. Great, half a carrot. Go this side too. As well. Not as good as the other side, but not bad. So there we go, look at that. Nice little bit of colour. That gives us a bit of a conundrum, doesn't it? It's obvious that it's going off on that side. Let's just cut it here and see what happens. Nothing there. So I'll do is I'll cut through this bit because I may as well. It's, you know. Can we do it with this one too? That'd be cool if we could. I think we can. This opal's a bit of a weapon, isn't it? And that one glows too. Brilliant. Nice little opal. We can just keep doing that, cutting little slivers. That would be no fun. I think this side is actually fine. What I'll do is I'll cut the back bit off this bit. Just lining it right up correctly because I don't want to ruin this one. Running into a rough patch here. Cranking up the machine. 11 likes, thank you. Adam Sandvig, eh? Ah, where's my spacesuit? Oh. Will it make it? Come on, you can do it. Huh. This Opal is tough. What have we got in here? I have no idea. This is quite. Do that again. Run it right up and then in. It's better be worth it. Hello there, Maz. How are you? Ladies and gentlemen, I am going to call for the assistance of Bob, the unmotivated engineer. He'll ring out his hammer and do something, I think. I think the blade has just given up the ghost, basically. Yeah, it's smooth as a baby's bum. All right, I'll be back.
So, what appears to be the problem?
Well, it seems to me that the blade has given up the ghost.
That seems to be a serious issue. When the blade gives up the ghost, that means it's got no more ghosts left to give. You've got to treat it as a serious class 1 emergency. Push the button.
Okay, what button?
Didn't you have the button installed?
Well, no, I didn't. Didn't think I'd have an emergency.
Well, I'll go get me a button then. Right. In the absence of a button, a screwdriver will possibly suffice.
So do you think you have one of those? Well, I did.
I've got a hammer.
I don't think a hammer is appropriate.
You never know.
Right. I think that Bob, the unmotivated engineer, is also Bob, the slightly insane engineer.
If you can't fix it with a hammer, you can't fix it at all.
Well, okay, cool. Is that even a thing?
It is now.
Right. Okay.
Here you are, part number 348. a blade. Let us get this off. Okay, well, we've got part 348 allegedly. Let's see what Bob the engineer has got for us. We will place the restraining blocks upon the item. There you go. And then we will place the restrainer in the hole of the restraining item. Categorized as a doohickey. The doohickey. Yes, indeed. Okay, well, we're going to put the doohickey in, apparently. There you go. You have doohickeyed your opal cutting device. You see, you need nothing but consummate professionals to be doing this kind of job. No rank amateurs, and definitely no people with silly voices. Oh, I'll make sure of that. You better. Right. So, put the part 300 and whatever over here. And begin the disassembly of the opal machine. Okay. Bob the passive aggressive. Indeed. Well, I'm not going to do it if you're not going to do it. Here we go. Right. So what we will do is we will declankify the machine here. When was the last time you had it declankified? I don't even know what declankifying is. I thought so. That'll cost you extra. I thought that would be the case. Not much extra, just a few hundred. Right. So what I've done is I have declanked the declankifier. And now I will be placing the vacuum tube within the oscillator. There's a vacuum tube in it? Definitely there is a vacuum tube. Don't you dispute with the engineer. Okay, sorry. That's the right humble attitude to be adopting. You mean, yes, just more humility, please. Oh, I'm so sorry, engineer. More? I grovel at your feet. More? I am but the flies that hang around your butt. Much better. I'm not sure how that's much better, but hey. Right. So, there we go. Just a few clicks and a swizzle and a shit tool. Nearly said a forbidden word there. Oh, yes, indeed. Rocket Lab launch. Oh, 14 minutes. Yeah, that'll probably suit me too. All right, so we just reattach the carbobulator over here. Have you got your compression valve sorted out yet? Compression valve? Yes, it compresses the valve. Well, no, I didn't. I was not aware that my valve required compressing. Your valve always requires compressing. Oh, sorry. Here we go. Now, lefty loosey. As I said, there we go. Good, excellent. Now I think you've got an issue there, haven't you? I think I do. Can you solve the issue for me, Bob the engineer? I have a rotational persuader right here. Oh, rotational persuader, is that what we call it? Yes, it is. Those of you who are ignorant would refer to it as a screwdriver, but that is what an ignorant person would do. Right. So that will be $1,843.93. Thank you very much. Okay. Thank you. Remember to debrace the doohickey. Oh, okay, sure, thanks. There we go. Thanks, Bob. I'll just get back into my luxury helicopter. What? Well,
Bob the engineer, guys. Got to hand it to him. He said, "Hey." I've got to depressurize the vacuum tube or something now, haven't I? So Bob, the engineer, left the building at 1 hour and 24 minutes. Hope we don't have to have his administrations again. I've only got another 1.5 million with which to pay him. Worth every penny, though. Worth every penny. As you can see, he has a wealth of technical knowledge. I just have no concept of how that happens. There it is. There it isn't. That isn't it. Oh well. We'll just pretend that it was a beautiful opal and go, ooh, ah, Glenn McGrath. Ah, Glenn McGrath. Ooh, ah, Glenn McGrath. Ooh, ah, Glenn McGrath. Ooh, ah, Glenn McGrath. Right. How the fudge stickles did it get away from me? Let's pop these into the holding pen. Wasn't all that big anyway, so let it go, let it go. You don't know where it went. Let it go, let it go. Your curiosity is spent. That's not it. Okay. Let's just get this side done. Oh, come on. Don't need another call out fee from Bob, the unmotivated engineer. What I'll do after this one is I'll cut me a Magnum Opal and then we'll go inside because it's freezing. Oh, now, just so that you know, I have signed on the dotted line and I have said no mid-roll ads. But I've just learned that occasionally YouTube actually do put mid-roll ads on anyway if the content's particularly good or something like that. I have no idea what they're trying to do. But if you do get a mid-roll ad, if you don't mind, can you just post the company that actually was being advertised on here, and I'll send them a letter telling them that I want to know mid-roll ads and something like that. Anyway, we'll try and take control back, basically. Ladies and gentlemen, before our good friend Opal guy leaves the building, remember that he is a good guy and go visit his channel. Okay, there we go, nice little opal with a bit of my glove stuck on it. Now I'm going to hunt down a magnum opal, I think. Let's see if we can find one. Get back there. Right. What I'll do is I'll do a home run style opal, hopefully anyway. And then I'll do this one, and then I'll do this one because this one I'm intrigued by. Got a little hole in it. There's a hole in my opal, dear Eliza, dear Eliza. Let's give this one a go. Oh, 13 likes, thank you. That is true. The opals are singing, you can check out anytime you like, but you can never leave. Welcome to the Opal, California. Such a lovely place. Such a lovely place. Such a lovely place. We're facing it up in the Opal, California. What a nice surprise when the flash hits your eyes. Cameras on the ceiling. I wonder at what point the eagles go after me. Apparently they're really quite vicious about protecting their copyright. That's a nice one to finish up on. So what I'll do is I'll quickly do this one. I'm just exploring now. Exploring this guy to see what happens. I've kind of got a good feeling about it, that's all. In all seriousness, opal guy, the opals sometimes actually hit the ground and then run down the chute into the water, and then you've got to plunge your hand in freezing water to try and figure out where it's gone. Just another quick check to see if there's anything cool. I may consider cutting this one in half. Let's do that. Right, from here, I think. Up a bit. Here goes. Suppose I may as well cut that because let's see, hang on. I thought I had. Alright, enough of that malarkey. There's even a crack in it, so straight across we go. So we've got a wee sliver of colour, a wee sliver. Trying to work out what's happening with this water. Up you go, right up the top. Thank you. That's better. Only took an hour. think we got something. Yay! We've got some colour. Right. Turn it into a cab. Push the back. There we go. We're done. There we go. There's a little bit of colour on it. Quickly have a look at this other side, see if there's anything worth examining on it. Don't think so, but we'll just have a quick look underneath the top, see if there's anything to write home about, so to speak. You genuinely never know. Oh, whoa. Okay, there's a little bit of colour. Maybe not worthy of the whoa, but there's certainly something here. Okay, so we've got some colour. Let's see what happens as we keep... Oh, that's interesting. More interesting. Even more interesting. Okay, so we've got something called a kernel sitting in there. That's what caused the weird behaviour of the back of the opal. Is that kernel going to do something delightful? Hopefully. There you have it. At least there's something here. Nice piece of flashes showing through. Starting to get something. And that something is really, really cold. That's the issue we're dealing with. I might have to cut that whole piece off. I don't want to. Let's just see what we can do with it. Oh, 14 likes. Thank you, whoever did that. One last piece and it's done. Oop. There we go. A bit left wing low this one. There we go. Pick your game up. Jolly good. Okay, there we go. It's got some colour in it. Not as much as I was hoping, but it's got a bit of colour, so that's good. Alright, I'll just quickly give this a bit of final just basically hope more than anything else. But realistically, getting something like that out of this stone is actually quite a good thing. We'll see what happens when the sun comes up as well. A lot of the time these things get fixed up by a bit of sunlight. They're the reverse of vampires, these stones. Right. Man, we did a huge number though. That's good. Turning off the thing. Alright, we're going to go visit the birds and see how they're going. Loki has been picking at herself and that's not good. Alright, here we go. Hello, Loki. How you doing? Look at you, look at you. Look at you done. You pick your feathers off your belly, darling. Jacket off. Button off. Right. Lovely grey kind of jackety thing back on. What? What, Max? That'll be good. Ladies and gentlemen, Max dropped a feather. Ta-da. Right. Scratchy bit. Ooh. Scratch. Scratch, yes or no? Okay, he doesn't want to scratch. Hey, cameras. Come here, Lex. You know what's been going on? Look at that. That's just terrible. Like, don't park down. There we go. Well, she's not looking too great at the moment, but if she keeps this up, I'm going to have to take her to a vet because it's not good for them to be plucking themselves. Hello. Well, you did whatever you were doing. There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. Okay, yes. Gorgeous little bird, aren't you? Yeah? Gorgeous little birdie. Gorgeous little birdie. Maybe she's just molting. go. Well, I'm not going to try and fathom why you're doing things, Max. All right. Over we go. Back in you get. Good. And over here. And there we go. Come here. Yeah.
Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. I'm telling you, like and subscribe.
Ladies and gentlemen, did you see that?
Like and subscribe.
That was Pony. And you didn't see my lips moving, did you?
Like and subscribe.
Wow, Pony, you're speaking, aren't you? Yes. You know what? I swear on the grave of the guy who convinced George Lucas to sell Star Wars to Disney that I didn't say a thing. It was Pony. Wasn't it, Pony?
Yes, it was.
Amazing. Absolutely amazing. So we have to do what the Pony says. We have to like and subscribe. It's not a marketing pitch at all, is it? Nope. See? That's definitely a bird version of a shake of the head. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the show over for tonight. I hope you enjoyed it. I did. It was kind of fun. Have a lovely evening. Dr. Phil out.